Welcome back, citizens of Rosewood. We are now in week 6, and I don't really know if there's any other way to pronounce her name than but this is our newest rival. And yes, she is meant to semi-resemble Hatsune Miku. Actually, you'll notice with the entirety of the music club, they're meant to kind of be a reference to her, especially the leader right here. And we're actually going to need to join this club in order to do her tasks. So I'm going to wait until they get up to that area, and then we'll join her club. But because of the fact that she's actually part of a club, to a certain extent, we're not going to only befriend the people in the same club as her suitor, but we're also going to befriend all of the light music club as well. If you join the light music club, you will have access to a cello case that will allow you to transport dismembered corpses and large weapons without being considered suspicious. You can also play a rhythm minigame once per day, which gives you the opportunity to increase your reputation. Will you join the light music club? That's great! Welcome to the club. Alright, and now we'll be able to actually get the task from our rival. And it's a kind of silly task too, in my opinion. But where is she at? She's not here, but we'll go ahead and get the tasks from them real quick. Oh hey, I need your help. I want to compose a new song, but I'm having trouble coming up with a good melody. That's where you come in. Would you please compose a melody for me? Please be my hero. Apparently there's a piano somewhere in the school. It's inside of a storage room or something like that. Also, there's a tape recorder in the computer lab. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, I'll spell it out. Please go to the computer lab, grab the tape recorder, bring it to the piano, record yourself playing a melody, and then bring the recorder to me. Okay? Go, 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 go! Doru Yashi wants them to compose a melody for her so she can get started producing her next song. Go to the computer lab, grab the tape recorder, bring it to the piano located in one of the school's storage rooms, play a melody on the piano, then bring the tape recorder back to her. Will you accept this task? Yay! You can do it. I believe in you. Alright, so the tape recorder in particular is up in the computer lab, like she said. So I could take you right up to there. The same spot where we're actually going to do a task for some people here in the computer lab, because we go over here for the printer, and it's just sitting here. And this is actually more commonly used in the main story mode in order to listen to tapes from the journalist, from the school director, and I think somebody else as well. For a fact, the journalist and the principal. But we're going to take those, and also we're going to need this stuff later on, but I will show you about that when we get there. The piano she's mentioning, though, is actually in this room, which is where the occult club tends to go in order to, like, they just kind of stand here and stare at it. I don't remember the reason for it, because I know there's, like, a particular reason they're supposed to, like, look in all of the rooms they look in. Like, for instance, up in the art room, they look at the painting of the woman because allegedly it's haunted or something like that. But you're going to place the tape recorder here, and then it literally does not matter what you do. It'll eventually prompt you to pick up the tape recorder because you're in, but you can just... And then there we go. There's our prompt. We'll take it, and we deliver it to our rival, and I'm going to probably deliver it to her around the same time as I do the other tasks. So we're going to also befriend all of the people in her suitor's club, and of course, her suitor.
Electrifying from above. I will shock you with everything I do. My lightning strikes through. Its light inspires you. The light glows from my heart. It shocked you from the start. You find life in my spark. Oh, oh, because my love, my love is electrifying from above. My lightning down.
I do like that when you come to talk to one of them, they legitimately stop playing their section of the song. And you can also just sit here and like watch them play if you want to. It sounds a lot better if you're like this listening. We have done all of the tasks we need to do for both her or her bandmates, and of course for the rivals, suitors, club. So now you can kind of guess that she does in fact spend the entirety of the morning at least here. I will show you where she eats or is supposed to eat during her lunchtime. She doesn't really eat for a lot of it. She actually spends a little bit of it writing on her song. But we're going to go ahead and cut to lunch and I'll show you that. And then I can show you what she does after school when it's like, you know, the kind of the club time. Okay, so I misspoke. I must be thinking of after school because she is in fact actually eating here. I thought for the fact that she normally would be sitting here working on music, I thought, but maybe that's after school. While we have her here, though, I am going to socialize with her just so I can, like, finish out the process of, like, making her my friend. As if I want to get all of them befriended, I'm going to have to do this. Boom. Now, with some rivals in the future, it's actually a lot harder to get them to befriended with you, as you will have to do a little more, and if you mess up things like the compliment, it'll make it so you cannot befriend them the first time you talk to them. You need to do their task for all of them. It's going to be the biggest jump to get them befriended, and then it's giving them the right compliment and all that other stuff. And like I said, with some of them, you might have to do it 2 days in a row, as you might need to compliment again, or say another thing that you think is negative that they also think is negative, or another thing they think is positive that is positive. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and cut to after school now. Okay, I don't know who it was that I was thinking of that sits at that desk and writes, I guess, but I was wrong. She goes out here after school during club time and continues to practice with her band. I am now going to tell you a little bit about how we're going to get rid of her. So if you guys remember from last week's video and that little cutscene where it kind of gives us our hint, we are going to electrify her. We're going to make it look like there was an accident with the wiring, and I'm going to show you how we do that by the fact that we are going to get the power strip. When we have the power strip, we're going to plug it in back here. It'll go over here, and then we'll get a bucket from over at the top of the pool area. We'll fill it with water and drop it here by her feet, which it already gives the prompt actually, and we can't do anything anyways because we don't have a bucket of water, and it wouldn't let us anyways because of them being present. And then we will just turn it on essentially, right here, and it will electrocute her. I'm gonna set it up so all she has to do is walk over top of it and it'll get rid of her. But you can like wait till she's standing there and then turn it on right then or whatever. But that's what we're going to do, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut to, I think Tuesday morning would be a great time to do that. So let's get to there. Okay, so with us going to school to do this, I'm going to actually take the screwdriver with me because it skips a step with this. And then I'm not going to lie, I'm going to just speed up me getting this set up. And like if I need to, I'll narrate over it or put text on screen, whatever. But if you just watch, you'll be able to follow along with what's happening. And I'm going to just put on my background music for it. Hi! So, VoiceOver Blue here. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be going up to that room next to the computer lab to get the power strip. You're going to plug it in and then sabotage it and then simply pour water over it and turn it on so that way when she steps on it, it electrocutes her. Now we can go report it real quick. Oh, it's not letting me. Well, that's silly. Oh well, just means we'll just skip. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go show you guys the cutscene for next week.
Many girls have competed for my senpai's heart. Most of them were mere pests rather than actual threats. But the latest one is different. Academy's top student, the brightest girl in school, perfect scores on every test, flawless grades in every subject, the perfect combination of beauty and brains. Any guy at school would be honored to have her attention. If she continues to spend time around my senpai, there is no doubt that she'll steal him away from me. It feels like I've been seeing the police patrolling near Academy more often lately. The unsolved murder from earlier this year is still a stain on their reputation. Any bloodshed at this point in time could attract unwanted attention. Perhaps I should keep my hands clean from now on. Academy's top student. It sure would be a shame if she was expelled from school, wouldn't it?
The game just started, let's begin. From strategy, hard